What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. Today we're going to be talking the new Zero Chill Gronkowski. Is he worth it? Should you be spending coins on this dog? Well, it don't really matter about all that. For many of you guys, if you know what's up, you should have already had the other Gronk when he was very, very cheap, the 92 overall, because regardless if you want the card or not, you got to be able to make some coins. So he was down to, I guess, like 199, whatever. He hasn't gone up as much because, to be honest with you, this card is not really that good. Now, most of the people that get the card are probably going to be Patriot fans, and that's pretty much going to be it. He is going to go to like the 90 speed though, right? Because he got 87. Hold on, wait a minute. Yeah, he goes to 87 plus a 390. Yeah, so we get the Madden coach plus the sprinter. So he'll go to 90 speed. He's going to have the 87 strength. I don't know how much of a factor that will be. That's going to be, it's going to be left to be desired, because pretty much, like I said, with him, I'm just trying to make sure that he can hold the block. I'm not really worried about anything else. Now, his run block is going to go to 80, 81 because of the power up, right? But I want to, touch base on some of the other things with him and Kittle, because he does have good numbers, but the impact blocking, you can see he has a little bit better impact blocking than Kittle, and I think the lead block is a little bit better as well. So he has some stuff that we could probably test out. He's in the 76s. Kittle obviously doesn't have that, which is why in certain cases Kittle just gets thrown around like a rag doll. But the run block is very, very key for him. But if you can have the lead block and impact block, those are the things that really, really matter, which is why Joe Thomas caused EA to tune the game and take away Nasty Streak, because the lead block and the impact block really makes a difference, running the ball every single snap and not caring about anything. All right, so that's just something I wanted to point out. Now, as far as what you need to do to get him, my understanding of it, the way that it is right now, because he was just released, I don't see how, with him being just released, he's this cheap. If he's going to stay, around the 400s, I would just get him at like 300 or something, and see how that works out. I wouldn't really go too crazy about it, because it doesn't appear that people are going to go. He just doesn't have the right numbers. You know what I'm saying? And even with this right here at 293, it went up like 100K, but it should be probably a little bit more. Now, you could play around with it and see how it works. Like for me, right? If I wanted to sell one of the other cards, I remember yesterday I got, I bought another Strahan because he was at like 250, and I was going to use him for kindling. But with these prices, I don't really need to gamble if I wanted Gronk, to try him out, see if he's good. I really don't need to do all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like to go and gamble inside the store and not get anything. All that stuff, you could do if you want, but it's not really necessary. Also, I want to point out that they have added more Zero Chill solos, so you can go over here and check to see what's left and kind of figure out what's going on. I think, all right, you'll be able to get 2 more Gingerbread Men, which is kind of ideal. Now, for those of you guys that were asking, why did I take the Amari Cooper and not the AP because of the exchange set? I just went with the higher overall because you don't know what's going to happen in the new year. Yeah, they kind of messed up and they didn't give us the proper exchange set, but you never know. So when you just don't know, I just go for the higher overall. That's just me. So even if I don't get something this series, he'll just stay there. And if something else comes up with another set or whatever, he'll just be a 92 overall. But I didn't want to get the APs, even though you guys are probably right. With the next series, they're definitely going to give us that, the exchange set with the 91s. I think they messed up with the exchange sets for this one. So, you never know what's going to happen. That's why I went with it. So you can always get another 2 right here, play a couple house rules and grab another one and get it, and get another AP if you want. They've given you, for me, it looks like they're giving us another 50 of them with the amount that's here, right? If you go 5 stars each one. Yeah, so, you get another 50 stars. So it's 10 games if you get the 5 stars per game. So if you guys wanted to finish this up, that's something that you guys can do and get a couple more Gingerbread Men, especially for my no money spent players. If you guys are using the Gingerbread Men to just convert them into kindling, that could also work as well. Now we're going to take a look at the squad and try to figure out, all right, look, if we do go after Gronk, just guys, keep in mind, right? Kittle is probably going to get a Team of the Year card, especially with the 49ers clinching home field in the NFC and being the #1 seed. They're probably going to give him a Team of the Year card. He was a big factor with that. So you're not going to want to outright get rid of him, even if you don't have a 49er theme team. I just want to point that out really quickly. So what would I do right now? That's a very, very interesting question, because I could just bench this guy and bring in Gronk, right? And see what's really good. Give him some sprinter, give him some other action, and just make the squad crazy. And just, I guess, sell back. What is the other guy I just got? The Michael Strahan. I could sell back one of those now. But you know what? I don't really want to sell that back because like I said, I want to hold them until this whole zero chill is over and make maximum coins. So the ideal situation, right? If you don't want to play around and you see how cheap Gronk is, I have some packs that are in my binder where I can just, go ahead and sell some of them. And I have a lot of cards that are inside my binder that I should be selling already. All right, he's going down to 293. What is this? All right, he's at 414. Okay, 415. Ideally, let's go take a look at what's going on. Because like I said, I just want to try him out to see exactly what he does, because the strength factor. Does the strength factor mean more with the tight end? With the holding of the blocks, or is he going to be just the same exact thing? That's what I want to see. But you can see here, I've been stockpiling, bruh. I got the stray hands, I got the bow, I got the Mel past the blunt. Now, these guys are still going to be, I believe, relatively cheap. I don't see any reason why they would have went up in price. Yeah, he's still cheap. So I don't think it makes sense for me to actually sell that guy right now because the value's too low for the 95. So what I could do is this. I don't know what else I had. We have the Mari Cooper that I did last time. Clinton Portis, we could probably quick sell him for training. He's a 92, 94, because his price won't go up. So we always have that training right there. I could always sell Gronkowski and just not even go through with this. Or I could continue to do what I'm doing now, sell some of the other cards and get the Gronk right now, power him up, and let you guys see what it is. Many of you guys wanted me to test him out, see what he's all about, so we could definitely do that. It's not going to be that big of a deal. But this is why I held on to these players, because when some of you guys are asking about like cheap training, 119 is very, very good for 10,000 training. Okay, so it doesn't make any sense for me to sell him to get Gronk because I'm going to still need training to go ahead and upgrade Gronk. So you want to look for the cheaper one and quick sell that one. Now, all of these were in packs that I got before, so it doesn't really matter that I quick sell them now. This guy, okay, he's 142, so he's the more expensive one. So we would just get rid of Clinton Portis. Keep in mind, guys, when Clinton Portis gets another card, probably like in another month or so, this price would go up, but for the time being, we don't need him. And it's just more valuable for us right now to get rid of him for training if we're going to go along that route. Now, with everything else that's there, you could go through it. Oh, this guy, I still have him. I don't think that he's going to sell for a lot more, though. Yeah, 40, like the 88 overalls, guys, what's going to happen, even when he gets another card, you're going to probably be able to find your power up. That's the 87, 88. Even if you can't do that, I don't see this card going up that high in value because obviously, once you're not the 92, right now the 92s are the wave, right? This guy it's already been gone. So if I wanted to sell him right now, I don't really see anybody going crazy over Aaron Donald. So if I wanted to just get the 39K or whatever, I can get it because now it looks like the value is of the Redux 92s with the newer cards that are coming out. That's pretty much what it is right now. Everything else that's going on, it's not really that big of a deal. So I could easily go through my binder and start looking through this and, selling these cards off and all that stuff. Oh, Jalen Ramsey's a gnat. I could probably put him in an exchange set. Stephon Gilmore, I'm still waiting on him to get a card. So you can see I have a decent amount of things that are in here that I can probably go ahead, sell, and, accumulate a lot of coins. But I also have the touchdown packs, which makes it a lot easier. So realistically, for us right now, I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do as far as getting it. And this is why I always keep some packs right here unopened. Because now that I see what the price is, I can just easily go ahead and do this. And I showed you guys that I was stockpiling the other cards just in case they do release something that we want. We always have something in reserve. All right. That's the key to making sure that you always have currency. Because if I already have the coins, you see what I do. I'll just start, experiment with everybody and just buying stuff. When I have it in there, just sitting there, it's always good to go. So he's about 418. So we could always just go ahead and open up a couple more of these. Get that amount, we'll buy them, we'll test them out. And no, for those of you guys that are asking, yo, Gmi, what about the 95 overall power pass? No, I would say Khalil Mack, Sean Taylor, depending on, what you're looking for, that would be your best bet. That's like the ideal situation. Anything else other than that, you're really wasting a 95 overall power pass. Even if you are a Patriots fan, you still got to be smart. You still want to win games. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to just go out there and use a, power pass on Gronk, like, yo, whatever. Like, you don't want to do that. I promise you just don't want to do that. So right now, we got 438. We have more than enough. Gronk did not turn out to be as expensive as we thought he would be. Now, remember what I told you. He could easily drop below 400K. Because when he starts off like that, people are not really feeling him. So you could actually lurk this. You don't need to actually go in and, buy him at the 400s. And again, you always have the option to sell that card as well. But the 415, you see how people are buying him for that? People are just getting him right now off the name. So we'll go ahead, we'll grab him 416, whatever. If he goes down in price, he'll probably level off at around 380, whatever. It's a possibility that he might go back up. Nobody knows. It is what it is. But what our purpose is right now is to just get him powered up, put him in the lineup, see what he can do. You know, if he holds the blocks better, it's going to actually work out better for us, because now we're going to have two players that are tight ends that have 90 speed. So if we get pressed a lot, is it a possibility that these guys will beat the press and go for 6? It's always a possibility. But does that mean that EA would allow us to do it? Because remember, it's still Madden 20, and a 4'3" guy can pick you off. So this guy right here has go deep chem, right? Let me just make sure that, let me see what he got, because I'm going to take this off of him. All right, so he has go deep chem. So I'm going to go ahead. We're going to go ahead and refund this chemistry with the go deep. I just wanted to make sure that I have to know what's the name is going to have when we put him in the lineup. So what we're going to do right now is we'll take Hawkinson out. All right, we're going to put in Gronk in that same position as the power up, and we're going to power him up from this screen. Then we're going to interchange the tight ends, because remember, we can't just, you know, get rid of a 49er. So we're not going to do that. We're going to get Gronk. We're going to put him right there. Okay. We're going to power him up from this position, and then we're just going to sub him in at the top, and then put, you know, Kittle as a second, Delaney as the third. And that way we have our whole our whole situation without having to, you know, cause mass confusion. So here we go. Let's go ahead and see how much it's going to cost us to do all this. We already have the 92 Gronk, and then good. We can always remember that if Gronk doesn't work out, we have 2 auctionable cards for him. You see what I'm saying? So it won't really matter. We'll be able to do whatever we want. So we'll go ahead, select this from the binder, okay, the Redux player, slide him in there right quick. What, bro? I don't really care about ability or X factor for him. All right, and then we're gonna add this. So it wasn't as expensive as we thought it would be. So he low key can be a real huge upgrade. Now, another question that you guys might ask: wide receiver is his other thing? Yep, of course. I already knew his secondary position was gonna be the wide receiver. Another thing that you guys might ask is, you know, would it make sense to give him power run? Yeah, for the impact and stuff like that. But as far as what we're doing right now, he would get, his stiff arm is probably crazy. He gets impact block and lead block also. So we would have to take something away from somebody else in order to make that really work out. But it looks like it might make sense to do it for him. So because he has such a crazy stiff arm, it works. It just looks like it works better with him. So we're gonna actually put power run on this guy. And then Delaney, we could probably take something off Delaney, because like whatever, because he's not really out there playing for us. We'll give him sprint. Do we have enough for this? How much training do we have? Okay, yeah, we do. All right, so we'll give him sprinter. I was gonna give him brawler, but we got to give him sprinter to get him ×2 right now. As far as his abilities go, what does he have? He gets mossed. Yo, that's GG's. You get this guy running around with moss. That's GG's. What is his abilities looking like? Matchup nightmare, in out elites. Okay, what do you got? Red zone threat. Okay, tank, breaks hit stick tackles. Yo, that might have to get patched soon. I could already see that. If you just start going through, yo, that might, hey, that might be enough to just have, because now it don't matter about all the enforcer. That pretty much neutralizes enforcer. Yeah, that might be a problem. That might be something we have to check back on. But I'm not gonna change anything up right now, because that would mean that I have to utilize him too much. And he's at the tight end position. I would have to see if in certain cases we could put him in as a running back. You know, obviously we could use the fullback plays, but if we were to do that, would that really make a lot of sense with the way that we're doing it? I told you guys what ideally I want to do. So he's a 98 overall with power run. So look, this is what we're gonna do right now. We're gonna put him as the #1 tight end. We're gonna put the other guy there, and then we're gonna have to adjust. We're gonna have to adjust a few things to make sure that everything is okay. Delaney Walker's gonna have to. What does he have? He has go deeper. What does he have? He has go deep. I got it. Run block. No, I don't think he has thing there. All right, hold on. Let me put this guy here. We'll fix that up real quick. Hold on. Let me. Okay, so this guy has go deep also. All right. So what do we have over here? The power run is 33. Go deep is 28. So we would have to get somebody else and just give them a random go deep to kind of fix that, because Gronk being a 98 overall is huge. This guy right here, will we give it to our backups? No, the power run is good for him. He has go deep already. This guy has go deep, go deep. This guy has go deep too. Why am I giving all these guys go deep to kind of keep the chems going? All right, so with the all right, we're gonna have to somebody with power run is gonna have to actually lose it in order for Gronk to keep it here. Because I thought that these guys already had power run, but it looks like I gave them go deep for whatever reason. But Gronk, let's just look at his numbers real quick to see what's going on. So he is a 90 speed. His strength goes down because of sprinter. His run block goes to an 81. Now, as far as giving him the power run, I'm going to let you guys see what my thought process was with it. Because realistically now, him and Lane Johnson, like I can have those two guys on the edge and they can just wreak havoc in the run game. So that's going to be an ideal situation. You can still see Kittle has the 85. Stiff arm is a 94. So he can actually, when he gets the ball in his hand, really, oh my God, 86 impact. That's huge. 86 impact is huge. That's right off the rip. That's going to be a very, very huge difference, especially with his speed. Lead block being 80 as opposed to 68 with Kittle is also very, very huge. Break tackle 91. So he's going to have some opportunities to show us what he could do. Hit him in the flat, hit him on a post, you know what I'm saying? Do different things with him in the actual passing scheme, and it looks like it's going to cause havoc. As far as who we're going to take power run off of, that's going to be interesting. It looks like we might have to take it off of one of these guys. This guy gets times 3. He has go deep. Yeah, we're going to have to evaluate that, but we can't. We won't be able to leave it the way that we have it right now, simply because we have to make sure that we're 30 of 30 to get the max out of what is the last tier of go deep? Deep accuracy and deep route running. Well, I guess we don't really need it because Michael Vick is still a 99 throw power. We don't really need it, but it's probably something that we should have just in case. So we'll, I'll look through it, but I just gave you his numbers. Gronk is probably the best tight end in the game right now because he matches George Kittle's, overall usefulness. If he doesn't have the run block, he has the impact block. So, and that tank, I really want to figure out what that tank is doing. Breaking hit stick tackles automatically, that might, EA might end up nerfing that. Like, I'm going to be honest with you, EA might just end up nerfing it, like right off the gate. We got to go ahead and take a look at that and see what's going on. But I'm going to adjust these chems, and I'm going to look to see exactly what's going on. But it looks like this guy with the power run as the backup, we could probably do something with him, but this actually gives him 99 lead block. I believe that that's what he gets with the power run, so we can't do it to him. He gets, no, let's go look at his, let's look at that other card so you guys can see why I did it with this guy. Hold on. He gets 99 something, that's wild. 96 impact blocking, so does he get 99 lead block? He gets something with a 99 all over it, bro. Like, this guy is wild. Yeah, he gets 99 lead block. So we got to keep him with that actual chem on. I'm going to have to look around and figure out what I'm going to do as far as, like, adjusting it. But this guy I gave go deep just because. All right, it looks like we're going to have to take power run off of, oh, my God. Yeah, we're going to have to figure this out. Because Rob Gronkowski, I don't even know. If I don't give him that lead block stuff, he's not going to be a 98. I don't think he's going to be a 98. If I give him go deep, it probably won't work out the same. We could try it out right now though, so you guys can see. But I think the power run just makes him a whole nother level of just savage. So we'll just remove this chemistry right quick. We're not gonna do nothing with it yet. Hold on. If he still stays at 98, I guess no. But then we still need him to have those impact block numbers though, don't we? I think we need him to have that. Yeah, he goes to 97. Yeah, we can't do that. The 98, that lead block is very, very key. I think he's going to change the way that we block and all the other stuff that he does. So let's go ahead and refund that, and we'll adjust somebody else's. We'll just that's what we're going to have to do. So we'll refund this chemistry, and then we'll just add the other one right back, and we'll just leave it like that. We'll equip that. Yeah, that just makes him unbelievable. The 98 overall, that gives him the impact and the lead block, and we can leave him there. We could also put Lane Johnson out there, and then, we could do a lot of different things with his 90 speed and all that run blocking mechanic. The only thing that's left for us to do is figure out what we're doing with Go Deep, and then we'll be all set. That's pretty much it. I want to thank you guys and girls for watching. Hopefully you're having an unbelievable holiday. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. As usual, leave the questions right in the comment section. One love, y'all.